I can't believe how quickly those thugs hit upon us. The class heads ran off, people were shouting orders, but it was a white mess. Say, who are you anyway? I don't remember. Hey, you're one of the surviving brigands, aren't you? Someone, anyone help! That was kind of rude.
Greetings.
Eloise told me all about what happened. Thank you for assisting head class heads. I think it happened to students we were all afraid and heartache and worse.
By the way,
It reminds me of the previous time when a student who returned home from the academy went missing and... forgive me, I'm rambling. Also not as concerning? Well, whatever. Welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. I'm gonna have to cut out the Warriors part because at this point it is just 3 houses but restored. Last time... fought the Ashen Demon... And we lost to put it plainly. And we met the 3 class heads of... I don't know. Just doesn't know what the school is yet. Maybe.
hey!
Welcome to our humble base camp. I assume you are familiar with the Officers Academy on the grounds of Garrick Mark Monastery, yes? As give freely as I would.
If I'm honest,
The 3 young people you assisted earlier are the heads of the Academy's 3 houses. But you'll find other students, teachers, and even members of the Knights of Zeros here at this camp. I fear you caught us in the middle of an annual outdoor activity carried out at the beginning of the Academy school year.
that's concerning.
But the situation became quite the mess when that band began to attack us. I wish we could chat at length, but it seems the 3 class heads would do us to speak
What
to.
say you?
And as I cannot keep you all to myself, this is a great opportunity for you to bond with your degrees.
Let's see. If I'm honest,
You're just telling me the same thing,
that's
okay.
What say you?
It's you!
We've held these kinds of outdoor activities countless times, but I've never seen anything like this happen. Plus, we've got 3 high-ranking noble children here, so the guard was more than double down in training for usual in a year. They were nearly killed by some pack of beast brigands. It's a real mess, make no mistake. And now I have to find a way to explain it all to Lady Rhea? I would find it a pain if I had to explain it all to someone of high authority.
Ah, it's you.
You're not a new merc, right? Says. The boy says you have some skill. You have to give me a demonstration before we head out. Deal. I could use some time before sunrise. Looking forward to it. Support point signifying the strength of upon 2 units. Units gain support points by giving appropriate answers in the conversation, performing actions that make you happy, or heading into battle together. Can I get rid of this map? Would these make it smaller or something? Doesn't seem like it. It's kind of because it takes the upper right half of the screen.
Heya!
Oh, you're not mercenary. It's great to meet you. I'm Annette, and this is my best friend Mercedes.
Hello there.
Mercedes, actually. I don't know why I said it like it was Carmine. It's nice to make your acquaintance. Have you already spoken with the others?
Let's see.
Not yet, but I'm planning to. I suppose that means none of us know all that much about the
The
others.
thing is...
We aren't just on off at the Officers Academy, so my grasp on the other blue lines is tenuous at best.
Oh, it's you. My thanks.
You assisted His Highness and have my gratitude. I will see this debt repaid.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, I just tipped in a little at the end there.
No,
Little or no, I must offer thanks.
I.
To be honest, I'd like to treat you to a meal, but we lacked time.
Huh?
I was gonna say, I never thought the person who had to meet you would be so... I'm glad I've had such a long time away from free houses as a game I played through because I forgot how much I forgot how much Sylvain just liked seeing female bicep and I guess to an extent says I'd love to fight you for a meal sometime. Just a thanks for what you've done, of course.
Don't be ridiculous.
Sylvain, you're speaking to His Highness's benefactor. Stop trying to pick you up like a common floozy.
Can we speak a moment?
Owen, I don't believe I got your name.
Hmm.
The name says. Keep it in mind in case you never need a heavy hitter. Now do just that, and while it's unfortunate we're parting ways here, I suspect we may have a chance to meet again in the future.
Not good.
Let's say we don't have the time to get to know each other a little better though.
Nuh-uh.
And spare me the side eye, Ingrid, I'm just getting my heart speak for you here. Sure, buddy.
You have my thanks.
Let me begin by just conveying my gratitude to you, sirs. We are in your debt.
Speaking of which...
Also, I examined the map earlier, and the village where you're headed to seems to be a little more to the east.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. I checked the map earlier, but couldn't tell where the woods highway actually was. Well, I'm glad I could be of service. I hope you're able to reach your destination this time.
By the way...
You'll be staying until sunrise, yes? I hope you take the opportunity to converse with the others here. Of course, now that it's sprung the idea on you so suddenly, you'll likely find yourself as the last to whom you might speak to.
How about this?
On that note, I will be more than happy to give you an introduction to any Blue Lion House students. Oh god, I'm gonna do all this again, just like in the base game. Alright, fine, well, this is basically the episode for that, I guess.
Your interest flatters me, but I'm afraid I find myself unsure of where to begin. Perhaps I'll have thought of a topic when next we speak. But... you're leaving for that village soon, aren't you? Your interest flatters. Perhaps I'll have thought of a topic. Dedu hails from the land of Dusker. Perhaps you've heard of it. He tends to keep to himself. But he possesses one of the kindest hearts of anyone I know. I'm proud to call him my... vassal. Speak to him, and you'll see why. Felix is the son of Duke Fraldarius. He has a sharp wit and even sharper tongue. But he's a good person at his core. I can attest to that. He has always admired strength above all else in a fighter. I imagine the two of you will make fast friends. I only first met her here at the academy. She seems a gentle soul with great inner strength, from what I understand. She has traveled far and wide throughout both the Empire and the Kingdom. Perhaps that explains her demeanor. In the far south of Fargus lies a manor by the name of Castle Gaspar. Ash is the adopted son of that castle's lord, Lonato. He's an honest boy, well deserving of our trust. I'd like to get to know him better someday, should the opportunity arise. Annette is the hardest worker in the entirety of the Blue Lion House. She is truly brilliant. I could stand to learn from her single-minded devotion, if only a little. Sylvain is the son of Margrave Gautier. You may have already noticed, but he's something of a womanizer. That may be putting it lightly, in fact. But despite his apparent indifference, he possesses great cunning and is quicker on his feet than anyone else here. I've known him long, so I'm well aware. Ingrid is the daughter of Count Galatea, and she is far more gallant than your run-of-the-mill knight. She has ever been straight-laced and diligent, even when we were but children. It is not an uncommon sight to find her scolding Sylvain for his indiscretions.
Well, that's all I know of the Blue Lions, especially since oh, I didn't even talk to you! Out of all the people I could have missed, it's literally you.
Hey there.
Oh, you must be that mercenary I've been hearing about. I'm Ash, and I'm a student at Gary Markham Officers Academy. Do you know about the Academy? See, there are 3 houses, each based on where a person is from.
Let's see.
Never heard of it. I'm not much for high society and fancy balls and all that.
Right.
I just know, I know just how you feel. I was adopted by a noble, but was born a commoner. I actually find it pretty daunting to always be surrounded by the rich and powerful. It's not easy to talk to someone like you. I'll be honest, I'm surprised I didn't waste any support. Well, I think being like a commoner ourselves, that would at least waste some support.
A moment of your time. Quite.
I am Hanneman, a professor at the Officers Academy. I heard tell of a recent exploit, which to express my thanks. Oh, and on another matter, do you possess a quest? Quests are some magic noble thing, right?
All in all.
Listen well now. Quests are a power that dwells in the blood, and they are passed down through the generations to parent to child. Those with quests may excel at magic, or perhaps have the ability to wield powerful weapons, known as heroes' relics. When I heard about what you did, I thought perhaps you were possessing one. But seeing your reaction, I imagine you never looked into the matter. If you were to come to my Western District Monastery, I could take time to conduct a full investigation if you like. Just gonna be switching off that. I've heard so many people today that I never want to look at the bandits again. And who do we have here? No, wait, don't say. Let me guess.
Got it.
You are a brave vagabond knight who appeared to boldly protect me from those brigands earlier. What was it?
Right on.
Oh yeah, that's me, alright. Oh, and the name's Chaz, by the way. You're very kind to go along with my little Jade.
Well, hi.
But then, I am Manuela, a professor at the Officers Academy, doctor, and also songstress of a world-renowned opera company. Though I have worked myself to the bone today, so right now I'm merely a sad and lonesome woman. Mood.
Please be listening. Listen.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am finding you to be quite fascinating.
Right on.
Hey there, I'm Chaz. I'm technically a mercenary, though I guess by now I'm kind of just a drifter.
That has much
I do not have
difficulty.
understanding. Where are you drifting to?
Yeah, I don't know.
Through the world? You know, just sort of kicking around with no real end goal? Because I'm definitely not drifting into the 90s, I'll tell you that much.
What did you need?
Can't believe they talked me into going on this trip. It'll be fun, they said. Nothing ever happens. And then bam! Disaster and danger everywhere. I was going to die out there. I was swinging my spear at anything that got within range, but then some girl from the Officers Academy showed up and led me to safety. I tell you, kids these days are graceful and strong. Nothing like to use as punks from my day. Back in my day.
Hello.
You must be the mercenary Eddie told us about. I'm Dorothea. You've heard about the Officers Academy, right? Well, pretty much all of these here students from Black Eagle House are here at the moment. Well, except for Benedetta, which is sad, typical. C stayed behind because he was terrified of the idea that we might be attacked with the woods. I kept DC ended up being right. No, sorry, didn't mean to ramble. Has anyone ever told you that he was surprisingly easy to talk to? Oh, considering I didn't get a chance to respond, yes. The mercenary. Yes. You are the mercenary we happened across.
My thanks.
Well, I harbor some reservations about you. The fact that you assisted Lady Edelgard, and for that I offer my gratitude. This is the only option I have right now. I can't even deny myself.
Huh?
Happy to help, although I wouldn't mind some details about the whole reservation part.
Right.
My thoughts are mine alone. You need not concern yourself with the matter. Okay then.
How may I help you?
Thank you for cooperating with the heads of the free houses. It seems like the last head served as decoys to our most of the thieves before finding an opportunity to flee. Thanks to that, the others managed to hold fast with only light injuries. Still, it would have been tragic if the heads had been seriously injured or worse. I'll just be full for your help. Hey, Linhard, wake up! So tired. Hey, Linhard, wake up! Look, I get that you're tired, but we're leaving at the crack of dawn, remember? The band attack stole my chance to sleep, so I must... and who might you be?
Hey.
Hey there, the name's Chaz. I'm a recluse just passing through the area. Got caught up in finding those bands earlier, which is how I ended up here.
What?
Wait, so you're the one who took out the boss? You're amazing! I should have given chase and knocked him around by myself, but... oh, well. Oh, buddy.
Look who has arrived.
Talk to you just feels kind of sad, especially since your voice actor's kind of passed away. It's so... I feel really bad for Ferdinand. Like, I don't know if I've been real bad to Ferdinand in my free house Let's Play or not, and I'm probably gonna have to recheck for that just to see if I did. Which is gonna be a while if I'll be honest. Still, just... replaying a game I know your voice actor died in is just... It's gonna be a little more painful than the usual, but... Well, damn it, it's off now. Okay. Well, the mercenary who cut down the leader of those thieves. Let's say, that was quite a capable display you put on back then. I am Ferdinand von Eigen. legitimate scion of the Iger family, the foremost house of the Empire. Yeah, I think I've heard of you. You're one of the Empire's big movers, right?
What?
You think you've heard of us? Why, I never. Now, see here, my sellsword friend. We are House Iger, proud eagles of the Empire.
I am on.
Clearly I must recall as speaker of the common folks today. I cried the name of my family from one end of the continent to the other. Okay.
Thank you.
Ah, there you are. Thank you for your assistance in the previous battle. I'd like to discuss your future if you have a moment. If you find yourself with no place to go after we accomplish our objective, I'm hoping we might hire you on with the Empire.
What do you think?
I can promise you'll be handsomely paid, including the work you did today. So, what say you? I'm curious. I'm not usually hired to service by people quite so high up on the food chain. Well, why just personal attention? I value your talent now that I've had the ability to see it firsthand.
On another matter.
By the by, have you spoken with the others here in camp? If you'd like, I can tell you a little bit about the students in my own house, the Black Eagles.
Well, you're certainly not timid. You do realize you're addressing the heir to the Imperial throne, yes? Still, I suppose I admire that sort of freedom. It must be nice not to have your lot in life decided for you.
Yeah, knowing for house's story, sheesh. Getting days of over again.
Hubert of House Vestra is my attendant. His family is unusual in that they're noble but lack territory of their own. Hubert is deeply loyal to me, and you can trust him completely. In fact, I imagine he's quite grateful for what you've already done. That's Dorothea Arnault. She's an up-and-coming songstress in a famous Imperial opera company. Or she was, at least. For some reason, she abandoned her musical career and enrolled in the Officers' Academy. She has a very magnetic personality, which I'm sure you'll see. Have you spoken with Ferdinand? One conversation will explain him far better than I can. He's the heir to an influential house, which drives him to excel. But he can be quite the handful sometimes.
I am Ferdinand von Iger.
One of our classmates usually stays holed up in the dormitory instead of coming on these assignments. Her name is Bernadetta. If you bump into her, don't be surprised if she screams and runs away. That's sort of her thing. Caspar is the second-born son of a great and noble house. But as he's not the heir, you might say he joined the academy to make his own way.
I was gonna make a song joke, but the joke clearly escaped me by the time I was about to say it.
War and fighting are his sole pursuits, so I bet the two of you will get along just fine. Petra isn't from the Empire. She's the granddaughter of the King of Brigid, which is an archipelago situated off our western coast. You'll find her a quick study, a gifted fighter, and endlessly curious. But always come prepared to talk, because she'll definitely want to pick your brain. Surely you know someone like Linhardt. He's as bright as they come, yet just as lazy as well. That's simply how he is, though. I can't force him to apply himself, but he'll come around. Most likely.
Whenever the opportunity arises.
Hey there.
I'll talk to you later, Claude. Just give me a moment.
Well met.
Do you know about the free houses at the Officers' Academy? I only asked because you seem a little bit dense. But no offense. Well, excuse you again for pointing out the freaking opposite I chose earlier and pointed you. Anyway, you've got the Black Eagle's house, which is home to folks of the Adversarian Empire. Then there's the Blue Lion House, which is made up of individuals from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
What are your thoughts?
And finally, there's the Golden Deer House, which has people from the Leicester Alliance. I believe that's how it was pronounced.
Oh, hey.
Hey, aren't you that merc who had the Claude and the others?
So,
I'm actually going to become a mercenary myself. That's why I enrolled at the Officers' Academy.
Right on.
In that case, I hope we end up working together.
thanks.
Hey, thanks. I'm giving all I got.
I'll do it.
I'm going to work myself. I can't believe I didn't notice the typo in the demo. I'm going to work myself to the bone so I can be just as strong as the captain someday. How's that typo not fixed?
Ah, it is you.
Ah, you must be the famed mercenary with the words constructed unbidden to aid Claude. As the noble representative of the Leicester Alliance, I must offer you my thanks.
Huh?
Oh, I thought it was housekeeping who represented the Alliance. On the surface, perhaps, but the reality of the thing is quite different. The one who bears the future of Leicester on his shoulders is none other than myself. After all, I am Lawrence Hillman Gloucester. I honestly don't know what I did for his voice in my pre-houses let's play. I'll be honest.
Hello?
You're that mercenary everyone's talking about. It says, was it? You're not attempting to curry favor with children of the nobility pursuing some nefarious aim, are you?
Nuh-uh.
Nope, just saw folks in trouble and helped them out. Didn't even know they were noble till afterward. I see. Do you think our mercenary friend is someone worthy of trust, Marianne? What? Me?
I'm busy.
Well, either way, we need to be going. We're busy.
Oh, hey.
I heard that mercenary helped Claude out of that little jam.
Huh.
I heard you're super strong, so I was kind of picturing you as one of those huge bodybuilders or something. Sorry, but what you see is what you get.
What?
Ouch, I scored. Probably thinking how much of a pain I am, right? Oh, come on, I was just joking. You're pretty easy to talk to, so I can help myself.
Thanks.
Anyway, thanks for helping Claude out. Hey, you're a new face. Are you a student from one of the other houses? You must be the mercenary we've been hearing so much about. What was your name again?
Right on.
Yeah, I'm Jazz. Good to meet you. What house are you guys with?
No problem.
We're in Claude's house, the Golden Deer, but we're just regular old common folk. Due to the nature of last year, we have more students from the common class than the other houses.
Please?
I'd imagine you're a commoner yourself, always being a mercenary and all. Yeah. Now I can talk to you, man.
Thanks.
Hey, friend, I please see what you did back there. We'd have been in the world of hurt without you. Oh, and regarding compensation, Eloise told me not to pay you personally. I guess they want to handle it as a church thing? Sorry for that. Hey, as long as I get paid, I don't care who's handing over the coin. You're definitely a mercenary, alright?
Speaking of,
Have you talked with the others here at camp?
how's that?
I can tell you a little bit about the students in my Golden Deer house.
Who, me? I'm more curious about you, personally. If you don't have anything better to do, I'd be glad to have you join us at Garrick Mach. Have you met him yet? At first, I thought he was real serious and persnickety, but that image shattered pretty quick once I noticed him chatting up every girl in the monastery. Hilda's the only daughter of Duke Goneril. Seems like she had a pretty cushy life growing up, which means she's gotten into the habit of slacking off and making other people do things for her. He's a pretty friendly guy, though it'd be nice if he talked about something other than muscles. He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. He's had it pretty rough. Don't ever treat her like a child. I made that mistake earlier and she nearly took my head off.
Which is kind of fun because he's the strongest magic unit in 3 houses.
But she's clearly the youngest out of this year's students, so I don't get what the big deal is. Just another pampered noble, I guess. Ignatz likes the great outdoors. Definitely more than the rest of us, anyway. He's the second son of a merchant family, but says he wants to be a knight. He doesn't really seem suited for it, though. Maybe his parents are making him do it. Oh, Marianne? She's Margrave Edmund's daughter, but that's all I know about her. She doesn't interact with the other students at all. I'll admit, she intrigues me. Leonie wants to be a mercenary. I bet you two would have lots to talk about. You're both pretty frank, too. I just hope you're not as obsessed with saving money as she is.
Looks like Don's almost here. Wait a second, when he had a chance to move from over there to... Okay.
I see.
Ah, Shez, have you spoken with the house leaders yet?
That's concerning.
What? You're leaving? But that won't do.
If I'm honest.
Actually, I was hoping I could ask something of you. Would you hear me out? Sure.
My sincere apologies for asking this of you. I know you're heading for Ramire Village in order to find Gerald's mercenaries, but, well, perhaps you might consider changing your mind and accompanying us to Garrick Mach Monastery instead.
And why would I do that exactly?
Because you've done us a great service, and we don't have the means in camp to properly reward you. At the monastery, however, we can repay your kindness in full. Also, between you and me, this evening's turn of events was quite the embarrassment for the church. We allowed students of the Officers' Academy out of our sight, and house leaders of great political consequence at that. And then they crossed swords with bandits. If word got out, well, let's just say it would sit poorly with everyone. So you see why we must ensure you are well compensated. Also, there may be some papers for you to sign. Perhaps in blood.
This sounds more like hush money than a reward.
Yes, that's exactly what I told the fool knight who suggested it. Me, I'd just as soon send you on your way, but I fear I'm obligated to escort you back. Anyway, the whole thing will be much easier if you simply agree to come along. Just as a formality, of course.
I think that was a threat. And here I thought he was a big softy. Well, what do you think? Garrick Mach is in the opposite direction of where we need to be, but this man seems rather set on having us accompany them.
I think Cess will just go on her own volition, are we honest?
I guess I'm not opposed to helping out a little more. I'll come with you to the monastery, but I'm not staying a single minute longer than I have to.
Bless you, my friend. What a noble soul you are. I'd say you saved my bacon, but that would be utterly hammy.
Well, I'm gonna have to get used to your puns again, Eloise. It's literally been that long. It's like, future me, put in the timestamp for when the Free Houses Let's Play started and the timestamp of when this current LP is starting. Please, thank you. It's been way too long.
Alois, has anyone ever told you that you're...
Don't. Some truths are simply too painful to bear.
Always got a point in.
While I'm no expert, I fear the poor man's heart couldn't handle the shock.
Told me what?
Told you how dashing you are in that armor. Not just any man can pull off that look.
Ah, you like it? Wonderful. I admit I've received no small share of positive comments on it. There's a grand story behind every last ding and dent. Enough to keep me talking for a week. Why, take this one here.
We heard you'll be joining us at Garrick Mach. Perhaps somewhat unwillingly, I might add. I know this wasn't in your plans, but if it lets us get to know each other better, perhaps it will prove worth it in the end.
Unwilling or not, we've got a long road ahead, so let's try to keep the mood light.
I hesitate to ask this considering you're only here because of us. But, well, are you sure about this decision? The last thing we want is to delay you from your own business. The knights may seem unwilling to bend, but it's not as if you have no say in the matter.
Actually, I see this as just another chance to better myself.
You are more gracious than I. But, as I see you've made peace with it, I will leave the matter be.
Yes, that's quite enough chatter. Let's save our energy for the road. To the monastery!
Listen, I know this one's on me. I'm the one who roped you into coming back to camp after all. But I'll find a way to make it up to you, I promise.
Thanks, Claude. I know you will.
Hey! Hurry up back there or we'll leave you behind!
You know you've had a busy day when you rub shoulders with the heirs to the Empire, the Kingdom, and the Alliance. I think they're a fascinating group of people myself, but what do you make of them?
It feels like Dimitri's always checking in on me every chance he gets. He'll definitely make a good king. The kind who looks after his people. Claude's a laid-back kind of guy who doesn't really strike me as noble, and I mean that in a good way. Something tells me he's gonna be easy to work with. Seems like Edelgard thinks high enough of me. She's got this elegant air about her, but somehow doesn't hold any disdain for mercenaries.
Of course you only pick up on their rosy qualities. You really are a delight. Have I told you that lately? Still, you'd better pick up the pace before you vex these people any further.
Prologue. 3 houses.
Time to drop! Wait, one game, fuck!
Deep in the forest, the mercenary meets a trio of youths. each a student at Garrig Mach's Officers Academy, and a leader of one of the school's 3 houses. Striking down the bandit chief who attacked the students brings undue attention to the mercenary, who soon arrives at the hallowed gates of Garrig Mach.
And with that, may I present the mercenary I spoke of?
Hi!
Greetings. My name is Rhea, and I am the Archbishop of the Church of Seros. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for rescuing our students.
I'm just glad I could help.
Such modesty is not required around me. Your actions were truly commendable.
However, the reason we summoned you here was not simply to express our gratitude. We have a proposal for you. One made on behalf of the church itself.
What kind of proposal?
Someone told you of the Officers Academy here at the monastery, yes?
Yes, all the other students. Why do you ask?
We would have you join this academy as a student.
You what?
Though you are a mercenary, I understand you are not currently beholden to any one particular employer. Also, the students you rescued are close to your own age. Your life could be greatly enriched here.
Or she's heard about our power and wants to keep us on a short leash.
I mean, let's be honest, although we don't know that. We've only just met this lady, like, right now. We don't know that.
And yet she's taking it almost as a given that we'll accept. It's infuriating.
As much as I dislike Rhea from my 3 houses, let's play. Story's got a story.
I need to get stronger if I'm gonna do what I need to. If your fancy school can really make that happen, consider me interested.
The Knights of Seros, as well as many other powerful warriors, pass daily through the gates of this hallowed monastery. If strength is what you are after, we can certainly provide it in spades.
They've really talked us into a corner here. I think I see where this is going.
So, well, we have no choice.
All right, I'm in.
But that must.
A wise decision. We will do all we can to ensure you do not regret it.
I believe you will go far.
If I may, permit me to tell you a bit more about the school itself. The academy is divided into 3 houses and draws in the most promising young talents from every corner of Fodlan. Some are noble-born, while others spring from more humble roots. But within these walls, all are treated as equals. We ask our prospects to spend a year living under the same dormitory roof, so they can challenge each other, work hard, and grow together.
Each of our houses corresponds to one of Fodlan's 3 regions. Edelgard leads the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Dimitri leads the Blue Lion House, home to students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. And Claude leads the Golden Deer House, for students from the Leicester Alliance.
Leicester, okay. So I was pronouncing that correctly, I think.
We could select a house for you ourselves, but as all of this was our idea, perhaps we should leave this decision to you. You are something of a special case, after all.
So I can join any house I want?
Yes, you have simply to name it.
We can revisit the details if we just happen to forget, which I guess is kind of nice. But unfortunately, I think this is where I'm gonna have to kind of, well, put it bluntly, split the episode into separate choices. And as this is like a linear story with, I'm assuming, all branching storylines from all that are all separate from each other, and maybe with changes that I haven't seen. I'm gonna have to remember to not overwrite the second save file if I wanna simply do it from here again, if I want. But again, I am doing what I did not too long ago, so kind of the point. But anyways, the decision will be made depending on what you see on screen. And I guess for people on mobile, it will be in the description somewhere.